Alright, you guys, so this is week 33 and 34 bump date. It is hot. It's like 97 degrees outside today, so her room's pretty hot. I don't want to have the fan on because then it would be blowing and messing up with the microphone on my camera. I don't want to have the window open because then, like, I don't know, moisture in the air comes in here and I don't know. I don't know, but so this has been a rough 2 weeks for the pregnancy. Week 33, she was weighing like a pineapple. Says that she was approximately 17.24 inches from head to toe and weighing about 4.19 between 4.19 and 4.41 pounds. This week, it says she weighs like a cantaloupe. She's about 17.72 inches from head to toe and weighing about 4 pounds 74. 4.74 pounds. Oh my gosh. So, tomorrow, which I will be 35 weeks tomorrow, she'll be weighing about a honeydew, about 18.23 inches from head to toe, and between 5.25 and 5.29 pounds. So, if you guys are over on my YouTube group, you guys know that oh crap, I didn't grab those pictures. Oh well, that's okay. I went on, I think it was July 30th, we had a growth scan done because at my appointment that I had on it was like the week before. I don't even remember the date right now. But she was measuring about 2 weeks ahead fundal height-wise. Now, obviously that's not always accurate, like, stuff like that. But she is weighing about a week ahead. So, according to my fundal height, I was 2 weeks ahead. So my doctor sent me for a growth scan a couple of days after my appointment because she was measuring right on track fundal height-wise the entire pregnancy since they started checking it at 24 weeks, I think. So at the appointment that I had, I was 31 weeks. She was measuring perfectly at 31 weeks, fundal height-wise, and then on my 33-week appointment, she was measuring about 35 weeks. So my doctor wanted to have me get a growth scan done. Oh my gosh, just to measure her and everything like that. And we went in July 30th and we had the growth scan done. They told us that she is measuring at about 35 weeks, weighing about 5.5 pounds. So I plan to talk to my doctor next week about it. I did have an appointment today, but it wasn't with my actual doctor. So in the office that I go to, there's 5, I think, different doctors, different OBs that deliver in there, and you have to see all 5 of them at least one time throughout your pregnancy. Just so if my doctor isn't the one that is working the day that I go into labor, I'm still sort of familiar with the OB that will deliver her. So when at the beginning of my pregnancy, my doctor actually had her baby. So she was out for, I think it was like 2-3 months, something like that. So I ended up seeing I saw 3 of the other doctors within that time, and then I saw the other one today, and then I'll be seeing my normal doctor for the rest of the pregnancy, so I'm really excited about that. So, next week I have a lot of stuff that's going to go on, and I'm not too excited about it, but, you know. So next week I have the Group B strep test, is that what it is? Where they swab both front and back down there. So I have that, and then they'll be obviously doing my fundal height, listening to her, and they'll also be checking my cervix while they're there to see if I'm dilating any, facing any, whatever they do down there. So I should have those for you if I film my bump date on the day it's supposed to go up, which I might not. It just depends on how I feel. So anyways, symptoms for this past 2 weeks. I don't know if she's dropping. I don't know if it's just because she's head down. But there's been a lot of pressure. And it feels like my belly is so heavy. So we were standing at McDonald's. Tim was getting something to eat. I just got a drink earlier, and the drive-thru was busy, packed out onto the road. So we ended up just going inside to get the food and going. It was a lot quicker that way. But I was standing there, and my belly just was so heavy, I had to go sit down. I was like, I can't. Like, I'm standing there holding my belly up because it's so heavy. So I don't know if it's because she's dropped or whatever, but she's definitely, I'm feeling her real good right now. I still haven't gotten any stretch marks from the pregnancy, so I did have stretch marks before I got pregnant, and it was because of my asthma, and they put me on steroids. Like, I was constantly on steroids, and it made me really hungry, so I ate, and I gained a lot of weight that way, and it's just the way steroids work. So I did gain quite a bit of weight from being on the steroids, but I've also lost quite a bit from being off of them for so long. So I do have stretch marks, but they're not pregnancy related. The swelling has started. I do not have my rings on because they are just getting too tight, and I told Tim, I was like, I hate to, but I'm probably going to keep my rings off until after we have her, because, like, I could still get them off, but it would a bit of a struggle sometimes. So I just went ahead and took them off, and I'm going to keep them off just so I don't have a fear or worry or end up having it actually happen to where I go in or go to take them off and I can't get them off and then I have to go get them surgically removed. It would break my heart because they are rings that he got for me, so I don't want to have my rings cut off, so I just went ahead and took them off and put them away until after we have little Ella here. Itchiness. Oh my gosh. So it started Sunday morning, so it's been going on for the past 2 days. I am itchy all over. It's mostly on my hands and my legs. My arms are pretty itchy, and then yesterday evening my belly got so itchy. I don't have any kind of rash or bumps or anything like that, so I'm pretty sure it's not PUPS. I did call my OB yesterday, and they told me to go head up, get monitored, get blood work done to see if it is like the chestolis, or I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's like a condition in pregnancy, also known as ICP, I think. So they started the blood work for that, and hopefully I get the results here in a couple of days, and get it taken care of. Otherwise, I just have to deal with it. I'm just so itchy. It's ridiculous, and I cannot stop scratching. And what else? Food cravings. I still crave sweets. I don't give myself them very often. Last night I went to the store and I just got this really bad craving for Tootsie Pops. So I grabbed a couple, like one of those bouquets. I think there's like 6 or 8 in one of the packages for $1. So I grabbed one of those, and I also did grab a pack of 6 Oreos. I'm sorry, Mama wanted Oreos. So I do have those, but otherwise, like, I try to eat healthy. I've been eating a lot of like corn and like corn on the cob, fresh corn. A lot of grapes, a lot of mandarin oranges, stuff like that as like a snack. Just trying to keep myself from eating too much junk food. Now, food aversions, I'm still not wanting meat at all. Meat can just stay far, far away for all I care. So I'm not wanting meat at all. Let's see what else. I don't really want a whole lot of peanut butter, but I've been making myself eat peanut butter. So I get the freezer waffles. I get the blueberry, great value, you know, just the cheap waffles. And I put them in the toaster. I heat them up, cook them, whatever. And I actually put peanut butter on them instead of putting syrup on them. I'm not a big syrup fan. It's too sweet for me, so I just stick with the peanut butter. I do that to get peanut butter. I sometimes will have some, like, pretzels with peanut butter, just so I'm getting that extra, like, protein that I'm not getting since I'm not eating the meat. So, I mean, I'm trying my best to eat healthy and stuff like that. I've also been eating more yogurt, because that's what my doctor told me at my last appointment, was to go and get, like, yogurt, and it would help get me, like, the proteins and stuff that I'm not getting from not eating the meat. So, still not eating meat. Let's see. Swelling. So, it started Saturday. I thought it was just because it was hot and I was walking and everything like that. And it goes down a little bit at night, but then it comes right back in the morning. It's mostly in my left foot, a little bit in my right, but mostly my left. And again, at the hospital yesterday, they didn't seem concerned or anything like that, but that's pretty much it for the bump date. So I will show you guys my bump now, and yeah. Alright, so here's my belly. Hopefully you guys can see it. Here it is from one side, so oh my gosh, you guys, she's getting so big. Here is from the front. The other side with just my cami. Front. And the other side. So, she's getting big. She's growing, and I'm pretty sure she's dropping a little, but let me know in the comments what you guys think if I look like I've dropped. But that is it, so I will see you guys all in my next video, my next bump date, which I am going to be starting my weekly bump dates, so stay tuned. Bye, guys.